only one can be successful. Who do you think it's going to be, Punchy Stick?
I don't know at this. I mean, gBots must be pretty confident to not run Blackbeard or a shield. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to do.
So
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Hopefully what they're going to do is stay connected.
no errors.
No errors.
Smoothly go through. So, similar kind of defenses set up before, of course. Up to the top floors, doing all their trapdoor reinforces. I was talking about before how the Xbox guys put a lot of pressure on blowing this trapdoor and making holes in the kitchen, but PC people have not been getting away with that because this little guy with his blindfold pulse sits underneath it, throws a C4 up on that person and kind of ruins their day.
God, that blindfold is so fantastic.
It is.
5 seconds remaining.
So one armor panel has been put up
Attackers have recovered their
by
diffuser.
the bar dropper.
Attackers must
I'm
locate
going to go
and
in this
defuse the bomb.
tunnel. And ultimately, Seacorp seem to be happy with it. So let's have a look at the first attacker push. Goger heading on out with his friends from the kennels to make that aggressive push in towards the stockroom. He's got a sledge there with him, droning for a little bit. Lion still in his drone. Herlegno turning around as well, and gBots quickly getting comfortable with the fact that this upper floor area and the floors above are clear and safe. All 5 members of Seacorp are down in the basement for their defense.
Reloading.
Sprays a hole in that wall down towards the stairs in case anyone was sitting on there. Could have caught by surprise, got a lucky headshot or something along those lines because the drone hadn't quite reached there yet.
Attackers
Well,
dropped the diffuser.
there wasn't anyone there.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Nah, fam. Lion, bar dropper. He's going to open it on up, see what he can find underneath it. It's going to take a lot of pressure, as we talked about before, that key to attacking this bomb site is pressure from all different angles. There be the stairs, that bar dropper, and from at least one of the 2 tunnels at the same time.
Right.
So, where and what does the gBots push shape up to look like? Well, Drid's going into blue. Crack open that door and then make his push down. That's us. Hi guys.
Oh,
Welcome.
hello. Hey.
Makes his way push down
How you
towards
doing?
blue. We're going to go full radio cast. Punching on all the barbed wire as he can. Heads on forward, scopes in as he looks through the crawl hole in towards Church. Make a quick sprint forward. LM sees him but can't land the shot. He's now going to peek out, hidden behind the shield. The drones are there. Got no audio as well. Brilliant. Very much pinned and not so safe now inside this blue area. There's a lot of movement from Seacorp down into the bar dropper. Has dropped Thermite. He's looking across towards Gold now and is trying to see this Pulse, who is cautiously peeking around the corner. Throws his C4 into the stairwell. It just misses Ash, but Lion can't see him at the same time. Comes out to peek just as Lion takes his eyes off the ball, and both players get away with no damage done. Drid's taking a bit of a peek now as he peeks out to try and take LMs, but LMs will trade Wesker, who drops through the trapdoor next to him. Now he's going to peek out, runs straight in, and runs right into enemy shotgun. Iger and enemy 4 shotgun kills in the space of 2 seconds from both of the FBI operators on defense. Seal round number 1 for Seacorp.
Basically, since we don't have a picture, all shotguns killed everything. But you painted a really nice one there. That was really good. I felt like I could have listened to that driving the car on the way home. Just felt like, man, exactly what happened.
So, time for defense round number 2. Can we be seeing like what's going on right now?
Was that a solid all five deaths were from shotguns?
No, 1 was from an MP5.
Oh, there was an MP5 in there? Okay.
So, down into basement is the defense now for gBots, having not successfully won that round at all. It is time for them to fend off the Seacorp attack. They are running themselves Valkyrie with an MPX instead of a shotgun. One camera already placed around the bar area somewhere. There's one there. The other one was already used elsewhere. And they are running to Chenka. Okay. So do the teams know? Okay. Guess we're going for a break. If you can hear me or not, I don't know.
I have no idea. I can hear
See me
you.
or
That's the
not,
important
I
thing.
don't know.
They hear us?
Oh,
Oh,
they
hey.
hear us. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Sorry,
chat.
boys. So we're going to run for a break because, as you can clearly tell, it be broke.
We got something.
5-minute break while our technicians try and fix the problems that were happening and have clearly come to fruition. We'll get this game back and going and underway and keep you guys filled up. Of course, they will not be playing without you watching them from here on out, so the game will be put on pause until that is done, and we will see you in a moment with hopefully a properly, fully working second game of the day.
All right.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cross your fingers. Teams are ready. Clubhouse is set. It is 2-0 to Seek Org. gBots are all here. Seek Org are all here. Everyone is ready. Let's go. Quick rundown of the round that I don't believe you saw. We had a gBots Tachanka.
Yes, we did.
We took a big leaf out of the Xbox book, not just the castles and
A
things
lot
we
of
saw.
strange things happening today.
Make a huge, great hole into the blue room by destroying that entire side wall. Then sit there, watch the dirt tunnel while your teammate watches the blue room. Let the man peek in from the dirt tunnel, kill your teammate. Don't react, let him hide. Then, when he re-peeks, he'll kill you. It was an amazing play, and, well, funnily enough, gBots lost the round because of it. So
the typical plays that happen with Tachanka, I would say, usually.
yeah, it was a novel technique, and, well, yes, they're down 2 rounds now.
But the important thing is he wouldn't have been able to originally put his Tachanka turret there prior to the patch.
No, that's true. That would not have been possible beforehand.
Yeah.
But now it is. So, into their second defense round, technically, for Seek Org. They are up to the bar and stockroom, because remember, that base mode is technically locked, having successfully won it last time around. LMs, you need to shoot that a second time, otherwise it only moves it for you and not your team.
It looks like Blackbeard and Valkyrie coming out this time.
Yeah.
So I guess neither team likes the operators they originally, like gBots doesn't like Blackbeard and... Sorry, I'm just going to stop, vice versa. There we go, words are tough.
Wait, the bird.
I'm still confused on everything that just went down.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the hell this
I'm catching back up
happening,
still.
but we're here. So, I think you're going to make a nice big ass hole between the pool table and the strip club. Give him
Why
a way
did
to
you
walk
do
between
that?
there. I don't really know.
Attackers
Erlich, no.
Attackers are moving to
He's
defuse the bomb.
going to run 3-step and then go back to his turn. Lion going to push forward. Goga heading towards the garage. Camera already dead. Dread on point with that one. Looking for an opening. He's got Wesker here in tow. These two dream a team. Keeping the push on strong. Dread running buck, so they've got an extra couple of grenades in the world. Cannon where they use them. We've of course got that Blackbeard, which we didn't see utilized too well last time he was picked in the first game of the day.
No.
Can we gonna do a better job now? Or you're gonna run him similar again? You know there is at least one player in the strip club because your room was killed off. Well,
In, because it's the strip club. There's always at least one player.
into the floor above it they go. Drid leading the way and will grenade on towards some key points in the floor as they start to make some holds down and give themselves that vertical pressure. And from the floor above again, we've got Blackbeard looking right down in towards the pool table. So those two players in the strip club right now are actually kind of locked in there. If this pressure stays here for gBots. Now the rest of Era are sitting, Seek Org are sitting, well, one at the bottom of the stairs and mostly around towards B. The bar itself is very much exposed and open, so they're going to have to retake this if they are not careful.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been
gBots are playing very cautious themselves. I'm not sure where and what they want to push.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Drid dropping it down outside. The diffuser is still on the Blackbeard, who is the someone that does not want to
Attackers
come
dropped the
inside
bomb
at all.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Just hanging on the roof. Lion dropped off again. Goga still miles away. gBots have definitely made a decision about something, but what is it? Where are you planning to go? Looks like they're going to try and push into the strip club and take control of it. And find the two on the cameras and have them both killed off pretty quick. Goga pushing the other end with his drone and keeps track of two that are there. Drid pushing in one side. He needs Lion to get inside here and back him up from their flank as they try and run away. They've only got 45 seconds on the clock, so whatever they're doing, they've got to do it fast.
Attackers
Wesker
dropped the
upstairs
diffuser.
in the bathroom.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Sorry,
diffuser.
the gym room. He comes, sprays through, but it's all sealed off, so they can't really get anywhere. Lion's going back up onto the roof again. gBots, you've got to do something. You've got 30 seconds on the clock.
It's still 2 smokes left.
There we go. Hellinger taking down Meepy as he finally begins to peek, but there is an extra smoke. They're locking them inside the strip club. Now they can come in towards the pool table. Shots in the back as we see enemy right up the far side, right by Lounge. Drid pushing in finally. Here we go. The kills are starting off. They're in. They're onto the pool table itself. Hellinger gets across into the gap, starts putting down the diffuser.
5 seconds left.
Eleven's pushing across the bomb sites, keeping Drid locked on in, but the shotgun is there and waiting for Iger.
Operators, you are out of time.
Iger's shotgun took down the diffuser right as he
Right
peeked around
before.
this corner. And there is no time to pick that back up and continue the plant. Lost his life for it, but it concedes the round.
And ultimately just very poor pacing with gBots there. Just a lot of time wasted setting up. I liked where they were setting up. I liked how they were getting ready, but it just took them entirely too long to get there.
That being said, they still got very lucky on the side of Seacorp to actually win that.
Right.
They were 3v2 at the end there, and if Iger had not got that kill, if all he'd done his tag the planting Blackbeard,
No, absolutely.
that diffuser would have gone down, and then it'd been 3v1, and that would have been a sealed deal. So he went for the big play, and it worked.
Being defused by attackers.
So go big or go home, I suppose. On to attack goes Seacorp once again. They, of course, can still attack this basement because gBots are yet to successfully defend it at all. And they are still not bringing themselves a Blackbeard to the table, which right now I can't say I disagree with. Because the PC guys, I mean, to be fair, the Xbox guys earlier too, haven't made particularly good use of him at all. The best shield use we've seen so far from PC was from Sisu when they were running Blitz.
Right, it seems a lot of the teams recognize how strong Blackbeard is, but they haven't
5
quite
seconds remaining.
figured out the best way to actually use him to not exploit,
Attackers have
but take
recovered the
advantage of
diffuser.
that.
Attackers are moving
power.
out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
He seems to be kind of, a lot of time, I mean, he should be played more like the usual shields. He should have some level of support with him, somebody else that can take some attention off of him, not let him get just totally taken down from angles he's not ready for.
There we go. Third attempt, Wesker gets it in. Continues then to set up the rest of his defenses for the team. Everyone on gBots once again staying downstairs and comfortable. Seacorp getting in very quickly, straight up top. Panics into the gym, drops down into the bar. Waits for the stairs, see if there's anyone that's late reinforcing kitchen, because it is possible. But it's not going to be there this time around. And shuts off the jukebox. EP up on the roof, LMs is in the bar with him, just dropping EMPs on the floor above. Not as strong as it used to be, but it's still pretty good if you catch it in the right spot. Drop open on up and sprays the back corner in case there's someone there. There's not. Look down the other way, sprays for frost traps. There was one there, it is no longer. Enemies push down the main stairs, they're spraying into the other angles. That bar drop is definitely in Seacorp control. Just down the main hallway. Kicks in to take out the barbed wire, and that would be nice and easy. And he heads yeah, slowly finding all the gBots locations, and are going to try and deal with them in a moment. Knows that he can get into this position and watch that doorway for someone to peek out. They don't do it. Downstairs camera is dead. There's the shots coming in. Drid has gone down inside the church location. LMs is pushing from the blue tunnel. Iger is peeking from inside there as well. Finds Goga in the back of the room, is trading back and forth, taking more damage than he's dealing. Panics has dropped straight into a frost trap within blue, and there's 3 players inside blue here. LM's taking a lot of damage again too. Iger's still droning in, and enemy's trying to sprint straight in. R4C beats pistol, Goga goes down. Herlingo is taking out Panics though while he was down in that trap. It is still 3v2, but there's a lot more health on the gBots side. LM's dropped off quickly, Herlingo. Plant going down from enemy. Iger gonna go across to try and cover him. Herlingo, Legno, sorry. And Wesker being cautious with this. Legno very close to one side. Iger takes down Wesker inside the bar dropper. Throws his drone across the gap, and as soon as he comes through the wall, hunting for the drone with speed.
Steps into the bomb site, but focus fully on the drone. That was probably not the best move.
I mean, was he trying to rush the drone down?
I think, yeah.
He's Rook, you're 3 speed, you're never going to get that fast enough.
Right. I feel like his, like he was committed to pushing in just as that drone came around, and he sort of panicked there a little bit and kind of went for the drone like, oh crap, now they see me.
Yeah. gBots, I kind of feel there's a lot of panic going on with them right now. They're currently down 0-4 is the total score here. Seacorp just needing to one last defense of this basement to succeed with it.
It seems yet again Arrow wants to start this season off just as strong as the last one.
Yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So they're bringing Castle to the table again, but rather than bringing Pulse this time, there you go. Does have himself that Valkyrie. course, the cameras can do a similar job. Ooh, amazingly alive right there, actually.
I don't know what just happened, but
How did that gun go off right there and him not take any damage?
it's different.
He's a lucky man. So, begins the setup, does the bar in the kitchen trapdoor, and then we'll run around and set up his cameras for a bit. Rest of his squad doing all the other setup, stock room done by Panics, and then they head downstairs. This is a nice big bomb site on the bottom floor, so
5 seconds
while
left.
rumors can be devastating on this map if executed well,
Yeah.
the chance of them being found and executed by the attacking team is very high,
Yes. And
and
it's
they can
very
be just as useful just waiting downstairs.
right. And on other maps like Oregon or Consulate, where roamers can rotate just about anywhere very quickly with a couple different little shotgun holes and such, this is, you know, you have a lot of rooms where you can get cornered and isolated pretty quickly. So as the team starts pinching you as a roamer, it becomes very difficult to outmaneuver them once you're spotted.
Wesker with Goga again as that Dream duo pushing into lounge and bar pretty quickly. But again, they know and they're confident that Seacorg downstairs not really too much of an issue. Can still look at that music, Goga. See once more. Gets up on bar, sprays down the stairwell. Nobody there waiting for it. Pretty common play by him. And again,
Not a bad pre-fire spot though, right?
no.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Everyone from Seacork just waiting downstairs. Meepy covering blue, LM's covering the dirt tunnel, Iger on his cameras. Just giving all kind of info we can. An enemy also checking the cameras that are around there. Goga is coming down the stairs now. He's going to start blowing open the doors and taking out some barbed wire with those ranged ash breaches. Sprays through the floor in a couple of spots. Just might get a lucky shot if he can, but again, not really much. Wesker's rotated around towards the backside then. Grenade rolls under that
Just a little
door
too
and
far.
doesn't reach it. He's got a hammer, but it's going to get very damn close if he wants to use it. Sprinting forward to try and bait anyone close. Rolls the grenade a little bit. This time it breaks it open. Gets back and hides in the corner. He's got that ACOG on the pocket sniper. And then just peeking for him. LM's going to pre-fire. It does tag him a little bit and then puts the fear of God in him. And then they go upstairs. Lion has got in and is next to the church wall. Gogo journeying into where Iger is. You're going to try and rush this down. We've seen it happen in the past. Panics is smoking it out. Iger will go down to Herlegno instead, so he doesn't need to be rushed in. Enemy now in that location. LMs is also there. More smokes coming out from Panics to break any kind of attempt at rushing in through there towards enemy as you can. Just cautiously waiting for someone to give it a go. Third and final smoke then coming out from Panics. Now will go off again, locking them out. With only 30 seconds on the clock, they got to figure it out soon. LM's taking out Wesker then as he fires in towards the dirt tunnel. Enemy still holding tight here as Drid will pick up Meepy. Good C4 from Panics, takes down 2 as they begin to come in from the stairs. Enemy sees Herlegno, but is a little bit too late and he will still be downed. Herlegno pushing in will be immediately finished off and finished from range by LMs. And as Panics will pick up the last kill on Drid, that is map finished in favor of Seacorg.
I think that might not have gone down the same way without that C4 kill.
No, that
Double
C4 won that
kill.
round.
Yeah, absolutely. They were not having a solid defense there until those C4 kills got picked up.
gBots has done a good job there of finding the location of all the Seacorg players,
yeah.
pinning them down one at a time, starting to put pressure on from all these different spots.
Almost lost the tunnel, just
Yep.
about, but he backed off. He knew if I die, we lose this whole pressure point.
Yep.
You know, backed off, he waited.
And then he did start to come back a bit later and tag people when the pressure was elsewhere, and LMs had to look out differently. But again, as soon as those smokes went out, the LMs went, right, I'm safe from there for a little bit. Wesker,
Yeah.
dead. Job done. Like, it was there, but they were getting kicks and picks and pieces, and that's
Right.
C4.
Yeah, the C4 totally
Full
changed
180.
side. Yep.
So, map number 1 going over to Seacorg, 5 rounds to 0, providing they don't lose more than 2 rounds on this next map, which is their map.
Right.
They will actually go top of the table for week 1. Just an interesting thing to take note of,
And that
in
was
case you care.
pretty strong.
Yeah, that was a pretty convincing way to go.
Yeah.
Now they're going on to Bank, a map which they selected, a map which, to be fair, can be played in a very similar fashion,
Yeah, definitely.
but is also a little bit more roamer friendly.
Right.
Because it is easier to rotate around as a roamer. It is not so easy to pin someone down into a small,
Exactly,
tight
yeah.
corner and
It's-
tiny room like that.
Yeah, the spread of Clubhouse where it kind of branches off into 3 little sections versus Bank, which there's so many drop downs, so many ways you can just kind of dip out and rotate once things get a little hairy for you as a roamer.
So we'll see if that's done. We've seen Wesker try and do such a thing for gBots in the past, but it's never really been that effective.
Right.
And he definitely does not seem to be quite on his game today. So we'll see if they try and do it with anyone, or if they do stay as a very static defensive unit here on gBots' side. We'll find out. They, for the basement, I think can get away with having 5 people downstairs.
Yeah.
Many people do. Many people can. For the upper bomb sites, though, you kind of need to have roamers because they're not big enough to leave all 5 people on the sites.
Right, and they're pretty squishy. You know, once the attacking team starts dicing it up and opening it up everywhere, if you have all 5 people hanging out in the upper bomb sites, you're pretty much just waiting to get grenaded and picked off one at a time.
Yeah, that's the other thing with the upper bomb sites is they are all on floors which are very destructible vertically.
Yeah.
So if you're on the top one, you'll get shot from underneath.
Right.
If you're on the middle one, you'll get shot from up top. So yeah, you need someone on those floors to take control of it, which is what we just saw Phoenix fail at on Canal.
Right.
When they were in maps, they lost control of the top floor and got butchered through that. Same thing's going to happen here on Bank once we get to those second and third bomb sites, if they cannot keep control of those floors. So just waiting on 3 players to funnel back on into the lobby for map number 2, and we'll begin that in a moment. But let's talk Seacorg momentarily. Because, as we mentioned, they've got a horrible name, but
as we've mentioned,
they started out strong last season. They're starting out strong here. They need to adapt better. They need to keep it going. Whereas last season, they started doing these things, which are great, clearly.
Yeah.
But they stuck to them for the whole season. People watched their replays.
Every
they
other
out how
team
they
was
played.
adapting. Every other team was changing, and they kind of just said, it's been working.
What is your hints and tips to a team in that kind of situation? Because it is very tough to go, well, this worked for us. This is our strat. We're good at this. We'll just keep doing it. It'll work again. We'll just keep doing it. How do you get out of that? This works, we'll keep doing it, and force yourself to play something new, because it can be scary.
I think it's just it really just comes down to adaptability, like realizing that this game, like, there's no way that you guys have developed the end-all strategy. Not in the first season of a brand new game that's brand new to esports. There's no way. So it has to be just that realization of, all right, this worked. It's starting not to. Players are changing. The way people are playing is changing. There's new operators now. People have discovered different lines of sight that previously weren't there before. You know, there's much older games than this one out there that even in some of the more recent finals we've seen crazy new plays that no one ever expected before. So it has to be, you have to have that flexibility, you have to have that adaptability to realize, like, all right, this won us the first couple games. It's lost us the last couple games. Now it's time to figure out what are these other teams doing to adapt to us, and how can we start adapting to them. I mean, if in the same way that teams losing to them were watching them in the past season, obviously they should be sitting there and watching. Even the teams they've beaten, why did we beat them? What worked, and why didn't it work on the teams that we lost to? You know?
Yeah, I think that is the biggest point, that a lot of new people and a lot of people that are trying to get to pro or just straight up get better in their own like solo queue rank games don't realize is that you can still learn things, and the best teams will still learn things from one game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, yes, it is easy to learn from losses, and teams that just win will have a harder time improving, but it is still possible. That is what keeps them at the best for as long as they can do. So we have all our players back in the game, as all 10, I believe.
Yes, we do.
Let's just check. And then we will be ready to get underway with map number 2. As we mentioned, right now Playing Ducks are right up there with 3 points. Sisu are right up there with 3 points. Still missing one. He's here, but he walked away.
Just need a glass of water, guys. I'm sweating.
Yeah, so
Panic's lost his
we'll get
way.
it as soon as he responds. But as I said, these guys, Seacorg, are clearly on the warpath to take that top spot. Right now it is 10-2 round win loss for Sisu, 10-3 for Playing Ducks, so that is first and second. If these guys drop less than 2 rounds, they will take first place. Thank you very much. Sorry, 10-3, 10-4.
Yeah.
So, whatever. There we go. Panics
Numbers
is back.
are tough.
Bank, map number 2, it is underway. So, yes, all they have to do is drop 2 rounds or less, and they will take top spot for week number 1. Bearing in mind, Penta versus Youngtis still needs to be played, will be played at a slightly later date. Those guys had to reschedule slightly for their own reasonings, but each team is allowed to do that once per season,
Right.
and they have made that happen now.
A little early in the season, but
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Into map number 2 then. Seek Org versus gBots.
Oh, B-Lit's coming out.
Is it 2-1? Yes, it is. Blitz is in with the roster. No Twitch brought to the table. Starting to see a little bit more of the old school Fantastic 5 meta from Season 1 with that lineup. On defense, though, we're still seeing Wesker's Valkyrie. Do you think it's going to be an MPX or it's going to be a shotgun?
MPX. Such a cool gun, and it looks cool, and the name is cool. It is
the MPX.
definitely...
See, I was going to think shotgun, but only if they were in the basement, and they're not in the basement. They are, however, running a shotgun of Frost, so they can run that instead.
Even in the basement, like, as long as he's not the last player alive, yes, there is ample opportunity to make use of the shotgun, but they have 2 shotguns already, and this is a pretty open map. And the MPX is arguably one of the better longer-range SMGs, for sure. Deals a lot of damage, good rate of fire, and it's pretty easy to use.
5 seconds
So, not too surprised with it.
I was half expecting a SPAD 12, and then him to play this stairwell in the server area.
Right.
Should be the basement at the center, but they're not. So yes, the MPX I definitely agree with. For these upper floors, they also got Lion on smoke with a shotgun, so they did not need a third at all. In fact, they have got a third. Herlegno, Lion, and Drid, all running shotguns.
Definitely don't need a...
I also completely missed the fact they have no Rook. gBots are going all out here. They ran to Chanka in their first map, and they're now doing a no Rook 3 shotgun strategy on what is one of the most spread out maps.
Yeah.
And not picking the...
Want that extra armor.
Yeah.
A lot of getting dwindled down. I mean, to think you're going to survive every single peek with a shotgun with no damage taken.
Yeah, like you peek with a shotgun and yes, you'll blow someone away and make them do a black backflip. You tend to take a bullet or 2 each time.
Right.
The armor's great with that. But, all right, we'll see what they got in mind. Right now, Seacorg are pushing 4 people to the skylight. They've found Wesker downstairs. They've got Meepy up in CEOs, using him as a very human drone right now, just clearing the way. Shield first, while the rest of his team are patiently waiting at the back end for the clear word. Eiger is actually already in the B-bomb site. Without the diffuser, but he's in there.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
He's about as confused as we are, I think. Yeah. There we go.
He's like, how did I get here? What's? Oh, there's a guy.
Herlegno. Enemy then begins to put the plant down. Drid locked inside the front end. Sprayed through the wall a little bit. Gets in, but it's taking a lot of damage, taking even more, and the shotgun can't touch Eiger at this range, and down he goes. Meepy is now also here, blocking out and watching for anyone to come. Goga taking down LMs as he tries to come up behind. So there is 1 kill in favor of gBots, but now they got to retake this site. Wesker pushing in, is going to see the shield straight up first. Panics is taking Goga down now as the flank is finished. Enemy will take down Lion, and it's all on Wesker. Tries to C4. He gets blown on the wall next to him instead of actually going inside the room. Eiger is downed inside, but he's trying to dodge around the shield, and what happened? Knifed with ease. gBots, what the hell were you trying?
That was... I have no idea what gBots thought was going to happen this round.
5 roamers. Sorry, 4 roamers. Frost was in one of the bomb sites.
Right.
4 roamers, 3 shotguns.
No rook.
Huge map.
Huge map. Very confused on what we just watched there. I have...
Like, I'm sure there was some kind of strategy in it that we didn't quite pick up on, because watching from this perspective and stuff is not the best.
It's difficult.
But I need to take another look at it, try and figure it out, because what?
I want to give them some credit, but it's tough.
Yeah, like, they're a pro league team, right? They definitely had something in mind, but...
Right.
What?
Just not the map for 3 shotguns. 2 is pushing it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when you lose the first map 5-0, when this is the guys that beat you, match
Their
choice.
pick, right.
Yeah, maybe you do have to try
mix it up,
something funky and new to make it work, but I don't know quite what that funky something was there. So, down into the basement, as a little bit more expected, goes Seek-Org for their defense. They are running a shotgun on their Valkyrie. He's made a walk hole between the Vault and the B-bomb. The rest of his team setting up comfortable defenses around. They do have a rook as well. Maybe also running shotgun. They have actually got a 3 shotgun setup too. but one of them is on smoke just like before, so he also has that pocket sniper rifle for a little bit of range, which can be expected. LM's downstairs in the server. Enemy out the back in garage. Maybe on the bottom of the stairs. Panics inside the bomb site, making a couple of kill holes.
Not so.
Not very effective kill holes, yeah.
A little, just one step closer.
Camera feed up and running.
So
Setting barbed wire.
he's now going to set back down into server. Maybe can still watch that stair. Or I go taking his shotgun down into the garage, actually just to set up another camera.
Setting up.
Moves on off again. Goger is upstairs, top of the skylight, just waiting patiently.
You ever thought about the physics of these guys with probably about 80 pounds of gear on vaulting through drywall, like through those little holes?
That's like some serious athleticism.
Reload.
That's some seriously strong drywall.
Oh, that too, yeah.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
good
it
point.
collapses right under you when you vault over it
Yeah.
like that.
Especially when it like breaks open with one
Right.
rifle butt to the wall too. So
Yeah.
it's like, that suggests not strong, and then, yeah. Big burly dudes. And big burly women, they're pretty... I mean, they're carrying 80 pounds of gear too.
I mean, Valkyrie definitely has bigger biceps than me.
Yeah. Bolting through and it's just shrugging it off. She's still setting up cameras. I get very indecisive, but gBots are just as indecisive as they
And
cannot
so are
figure out
your
where to
words.
go. Yeah. Words cannot make their mind up to date. Wesker droning down the front stairs. He did have Drid with him. He's now droning into the garage. Do they see? Oh, I don't think they saw enemy on
Bomb
top of the
located by
car.
attackers.
Drid. Don't do it, Drid.
Incoming home.
Oh, now he sees X enemy came off. Enemy's also on his own camera, and that's the camera. Earns it. Now he knows he's being watched. Will he see if he's continuing to come down that way? Just going to continue to drone past for safety now. Wesker blown open the trapdoor into the elevator. Oh, he's suicide. I suspect if he drops in there. LMs is watching it very closely. They've got to do something to make LM's attention fade if he wants to make this drop. He's got Ash watching the dropper here in the vault, and, well, in she goes. LM's is waiting for it. Nice shot, Goga! That's what to do.
Goga.
Wesker then gets the drop in and takes down Meepy. Panics in the red corridor is the next target for Goga, and the C4 will go out, will not go off. Good shot again. Goga making this work. This could be the first round of the game for gBots. Enemy coming back in from the garage, looking to catch someone off guard. Comes straight across, finds the man at the bottom of the elevator, will be down for it. Iger gets one kill, but is immediately shut out. Goga picking up a third of the round, Wesker picking up his second, and gBots are on the board.
That was, it wasn't, it wasn't even like a well-timed push or anything. It was just Goga went in and shot everybody in the face, and everyone
Yep.
said, oh, I guess we're going. Let's do this. Wrapped it up real quick. That was a beautiful drop by Goga. You do not ever on PC do we see somebody drop into somebody who is ready for it and win that gunfight.
So, is this the start of something beautiful,
Attackers need to
gBots?
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, we're doing it again. 3 shotguns. MPX, shotgun, shotgun. 3 shotguns, but again, SMG-11, so it's not so bad for him.
Right.
Still no Rook, same bomb sites.
Maybe overhead at the beginning to see where they pan out to, and
Yeah, let's find out. Right, so here's your 2 bomb
very
sites.
curious.
We've got 2 reinforce and a crawl hole in towards the open area from Lion. Then we've got these walls reinforced, and the reinforced to the front.
10 seconds left.
Now,
before
alright,
insertion.
Helegno staying a bit closer.
5
Drid,
seconds left before insertion.
nope, leaving Drid in alone again. Helegno's breaking the trapdoor to open office. Wesker just came down, Goga there at the spawn, Lion locking him out. Same thing again, they can just go straight into the front bomb site. From lobby.
Yeah, I see. Like, I like their setup for B, and all these quick little ways they can rotate. But I don't see how that helps them retake A or do anything to defend or hold or pinch A at all.
Wesker and Goga playing right downstairs too. Goga, what are you planning to be useful down here for? That's not even broken. You can't even shoot through the trapdoor here.
Right. There's no. If they lose either of their 2 long guns, they have 0 chance of taking A.
3
Once
long
they-
guns, technically. If
right.
you count
Yeah.
the
If you count
SMG-11.
the SMG-11, of course.
To be fair, I'd count the SMG-11 before I'd count the
Yeah. Right. It's the
MPX,
longest
to
gun.
be fair.
It's the longest gun.
Yeah. But still, alright, so Lion, kitchen, Legno, open office, Drid in B.
And then
Soccer, Secor had control over the lobby already.
right.
Wesker is on the stairs, but downstairs. Alright, Drid's come inside A.
And they have nobody upstairs, right?
Yeah, nobody upstairs.
Which is the only way that they could really put pressure on the front.
Lion's finally decided he's coming back in, so he's inside B. Here we go. Drid, wall blown open. Lion now watching, but there's a lot of smoke, so it's tough for him. Upstairs has gone one attacker. It is LMs.
Attackers located a bomb.
Wesker moving around downstairs. Meepy's on the stairs above him. Enemy watching through the hole. This time they seem to have got Seacorg in a little bit better of a lock. But Wesker's still on the floor below. So's Goga. Grenades come in. Right, Iger's come in. He knows where Drid is. Gets the kill quick and easy. Now finds Lion, but Lion will shut him down before being shot up by enemy. Now enemy's inside the site. They don't have the diffuser picked up, but Wesker's finally come up and joined them. Helegno and Wesker inside B. Helegno gets down. Elems and Meepy have Goga stuck on these back stairs, and Elems is now dealing with 2. Upstairs, there is still Panics firing down from up top. He's dropped down into the backside, and Helegno's already down, so there's Wesker. It's all going to be on Goga now. And he's pushing from the main lobby. The hell?
I think it was just a spectator bug.
Yeah, he vaulted over and
right,
shot
kept
through the
us
hole.
behind it for a minute there. So, it looks like their idea was to basically just not get grenaded, flashbanged, all that on the point, but I think their biggest issue is just all the shotguns. I feel like if they'd spread it out with a couple more SMGs, then that wouldn't be the worst idea, but they need somebody up top to put pressure on the front lobby. They shouldn't be able to just walk all the way into A before anything's happened.
Yeah, I feel like if they had, like, that retake would have been far better if they had people that could actually shoot back when they were retaking.
Exactly. Like, the range that they have to cover, it doesn't seem like a lot. It's only 5-10 meters, but to get into the effective range for those shotguns is it's a jump. Especially 2 out of the 3 were auto shotties, correct?
Yep.
So so they didn't even have the
2.
you know, Smoke's shotgun. Fine, arguably Smoke's a great setup for that. Run the shotgun because it's got the 6.5
meter
effective meter range, and the SMG-11, which is the best defender sniper in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad, but the 2 auto shotties for that just seem out of place.
Yeah, definitely so. Especially when fighting up against ACOG assault rifles. But it is done and dusted, and it is now time for Seacorg to defend the top floor. Now, we mentioned how destructible this map can be, and well, the floor beneath them here is pretty damageable. Let's see if gBots have any ideas up their sleeve for that. They can come into this Tellers and Archives area and fire straight up underneath some of the common spots inside A and B.
Right.
At the moment, Meepy is down there, staring at a wall. Oh, he's got that kill hole. It is a single hole, if you can see it there in the middle of that wall,
Yep.
that fires straight through this doorway, and if got right, can ruin someone here in the open office. Now, last time I saw someone attempt it, they were droned out and ruined, because it's very easy to shoot that one tiny hole in the wall.
Right.
But if you can get it right, especially with a single
Yeah,
1x.
those tiny headshot-sized kill holes are definitely a high-risk, high-reward play.
It's interesting. All right, gBots, though, up on the windows very aggressively to the west. Pressuring into the bomb site. Wesker in the lobby. Lion droning in. Helegno on the window with the IQ. And Goga droning to the meeting room. Enemy is downstairs. LM is in A. Iger on the back stairs to server. Meepy is using his tiny little hole. Can't see anything. Panics is the man in the meeting room, so they did wait for the push to come in. Lots more flashbangs flying in from Drid. He's going in with Lion in tow. Both of them come straight across the gap. Drid gets the headshot, but will be downed. Lion's still in here, is looking to help his teammate. Will begin the revive. So they are going to be 5v4. Iger and enemy need to start move on. Meepy is also nowhere near, and Panics now is the last man left inside. And once more, Seacorg have done what gBots did and just left everyone outside the objective. That's a free plant. gBots starting to get control. C4 went off, and Goga was back out and safe. Grabs the kill onto Iger as he's trying to flank. Gets a lot of damage here onto Panics as he peeks a little bit too far around to try and make an angle work, but all 5 members of gBots are left alive. There's one in the lobby here behind you. It is Wesker. Both of them missing a lot of shots. Wesker will lose out eventually, but Meepy now is known to the enemy. Goga is pushing around into the lobby. Goga down. Helegno's kill on the Panics finally finished off.
ultimately not enough time.
No. No way near enough time to get these 3 kills and defuse. It's going to be around 2 gBots because, as I just mentioned, Seacork fell prey to the same problem gBots did. Spread out so far around the rest of the map, which could have worked if they were actually pushing the rest of the map, but gBots went, you know what? There's some windows here. We're going straight in.
We're just going to roll right in. And arguably could have gone a lot more south had he not landed that headshot.
Yeah, getting that headshot on Rook was quite lucky just before he was down, but...
Did you drop for a second there when that fair fight message popped up?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, I read the name and it threw me.
Yep.
A little bit. I recognized him though. Good to see him gone.
Fair fight, doing work.
So, if Seacork want to take top of the table, they cannot drop any more rounds here. gBots finally going down towards the basement for more standardized defense. They're bringing Rook to the table again. They've got an MPX, they've got 1 shotgun, and they've got 2 shotguns, and then MP5s, and there we go. I like this a lot better, boys.
A little more standard. Time to try it the more traditional way, I think.
So, please see if you can make this one work. Enemy defense upstairs, same trapdoors to be done. There's actually 2 left to do, which are pretty damn important. Thank you very much, Goga. Coming on up, Wesker has done the elevators. This one at the back has actually been done, which a lot of teams are choosing to neglect. The fact that they've done it would suggest they are going to play with someone inside this server room. I'm going to guess probably Smoke Lion there, because that shotgun is amazing at holding that area.
Right. I think it's a little risky to reinforce that because it's having that as something you can open gives you a lot of freedom to come back and flank for your roamers to come in, since that planting right at that A edge is so popular.
But we will see. Meepy and Panics then pushing into the open office area. Meepy will stop momentarily and begin to drone for a bit.
A bomb has been located.
Taking out a couple of the safe cameras as they edge in and gain control and drone the rest of the map, knowing what is safe and what is not to move.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
We'll go down the stairs and find Lion at the bottom of it. And she gets back out alive too. Drid is in here with him, so 2 shotguns holding down this server area. Push thermite charge on the trap door, and now Lion's going to be very cautious as he dances in and out this doorway. There's the shield right at the top of the stairs. The C4 is going to come up, and it ain't going to touch him. But the smoke will force them to stay up there for quite a bit longer. Next smoke's still up. Meepy is still just dancing on the edge of it, shrugging it off. In fact, going for a reshot through the smoke too, and that one will tag him a bit more, but ultimately not too much damage done. But 3 smoke charges down and used already is pretty damn good as far as Seacork are considered. And that was a nice push from Lion. Gets the stumble, gets the shot. Drid will die though to Seacork's Eiger, firing down through that trap door. Lion, wow.
Lion is doing work right now.
Good second shot onto LMs. Now Eiger's going to come down and try and deal with him. Pre-fire on the corner was there, but he hit in nicely. His 3v4, and Lion is looking to push up and grab another one. With the SMG, and Eiger chooses the wrong place and wrong time to get on his drone, and gBots are definitely fighting back now. He's up there watching the door. Enemy trying to come down the main stairs with a stack of barbed wire a little way, and then they'll get out with the shots rattling past. Panics has dropped in, gets Lion from one end, tries to free spray the red corridor, but the guy has moved from there and is coming around to flank him. Goga is that man, and well, enemy has got to find 3. There's one in the garage, and he now knows it thanks to this being blown open next to him. Waiting for Wesker's peek, comes straight in and finds the first kill onto her leg as he was spraying earlier on. Looking for Goga now, is pre-firing the corner. An enemy will drop. He walks straight into a spray of bullets.
It's a good setup, and but Lion just decimated that round.
Yeah. Did a work from that server area and stairs.
Very surprised of Thermite's decision to drone right at the top of the stairs, knowing Lion was very much still alive there. But
on to defense again goes Seacork, and yeah, well, for the first time in this entire series, gBots have taken the lead. 3 rounds to 2 now. They are up there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And they are onto the basement again. They gotta hold on tight. Seacorg running their standard defense again. They are also... Oh no, we got an SMG on this smoke this time around, so just the 2 shotguns from them, or is it? Yeah, 3 shotguns. That's why it's an SMG and smoke, because they're still running 3 shotguns.
Yep.
But in the basement, I do not mind so much at all, especially if you stay closer to it. They lost their last defense round by trying to go to the top floor and spreading out way too far themselves. Now they're playing a much more clumped up bomb site. Shotguns are fine.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
Tiger still thinking and rethinking about his cameras. Threw another one deep into the tunnel there, I believe. Backs on up. The attackers begin to push on aggressively. Wesker once more into the lobby, will then drone around it, check it is safe to continue on. Lion doing the open office area. Its drone does get killed out as it finds the man hiding under a desk. He chooses to reposition now straight away and will be out fine because there's no one from gBots actually close to him. Now they're going to have a suspicion of where he may be, and I suspect they will be hunting him down first on their list. Coming into the floor above, joining Ash up there. They begin to head down toward the open office and be cautious of the stairs and everything on their way because, yes, they now know that Pulse was around here somewhere and he could be sneaking up on them if they're not careful.
Or just laying down in a corner.
Jella now in the break room. Wesker finally deciding it's safe to push him from the lobby. There's Lion's drone now, so he can keep an eye for it. He has found the Pulse around the corner. Wesker now knows he's safe to push forward as he's run off towards the kitchen, but he's not doing so. Goga, though, has found enemy as he tried to reposition away. Goga's waiting for him to come out this back door of the kitchen and shut him straight down. Ready and waiting for the next push to come on in. Drones in, checks and makes sure, and they now know that the rest of the players are all down on this basement level. Panic's trying to give himself some more holes up and in towards the trapdoor should it get blown. Meepy waiting for a drone to come in through that hole and is now cautious of the elevator next to him that's been broken open. Iger here at a range is not going to do great damage with the shotgun from here unless they drop behind that trapdoor from the main reception desk himself. So they are waiting now. Upstairs, there are still 5 members of gBots up. Drid is starting to push down the main staircase as there's only 45 seconds on the clock, so they've got to make a move in here somehow. Goga's drone will have just told him Meepy is just around the corner, so he can go in pre-firing that if he wants. Cautious of the garage though, they're not so sure what's going on with here. So Wesker will drone down from the elevator again as well. Meepy's still prone in that corner. Wesker's going for it, comes straight in, pre-fires, and as Meepy stands up, he gets the kill. Meepy runs away before Drid gets inside, and he cannot get the kill himself. LM's picking up 2. Iger picking up 1 onto Helegno, and gBots were looking so good here, but why Wesker went solo, I do not know. Meepy will be down by Goga as he pushes on in, but now Goga's the last man standing. He's got to find 3 people. He sees Panics, tags him, throws a smoke right at Iger's face, but Iger's got a shotgun. He don't care.
Shotgun beats smoke.
Why Wesker did that alone, I don't know.
Yeah.
They knew Meepy was there. 2 people droned it. He then droned it. He said, all right, I'm going. All it took would be Drid to push the stair door at the same time, and that was a free kill, and they had that site locked from there. But he went solo, and Drid was caught by so much surprise that he couldn't even get the trade afterwards.
Right, they had everybody in a great position, everybody perfect, good setup, everything, and then he just went.
Me no. Me no. So, as it is, the gBots lead could have been 4 rounds by now, but it is back to being all square. And we're off into this side again. They have already won their basement once, they cannot do it. So into Natella's archives. 3 shotgun strat we are, no rook. So, can they make it work this time? Twice they haven't. They've got a 3rd chance. But I'm yet to see any sign of hope.
They just need somebody
Double
playing
check.
the top more. Something has to happen up top.
Yep, definitely 3 shotguns. Well, right now Goga is up there, so that's a bit of progress if he stays up there.
Right.
No.
Attackers
Both him and Wesker drop straight down. Alright, top floor is open and exposed. He hasn't gone downstairs yet, which he did last time, which hurt them because he couldn't get back up again. There was a shield in his way. Drid making a lot of holes between A and B right now. Wesker actually staying in the site a bit better, so that's something. Lion, Helegno and Gogo also playing a lot closer together to each other, so there's something. I like this. At least they're playing a bit more clumped up now.
Right.
Not so spread out, not so easy to single them out. Let's see how Seacorp deal with it. Enemy trying to take the camera out from a long range. LMs.
Fair fight still doing work.
Ooh, I knew him too.
Why do you know all the cheaters? Why are you always playing
Because
with
I got
cheaters?
Diamond now.
Oh, needed that plug.
Yep, thanks for that.
Been waiting
Panic.
all day. How can I work this into the conversation? How can I tell the whole stream? Guys, check it out.
I'm Diamond. Panics, Iger, and LMs upstairs, breaking open a couple of the trapdoors, down in towards open office and the bomb sites. Meepy cleaning the front floor, spraying the desk in case anyone's hiding under there. There aren't. LM's watching the floor below now, and enemy is inside the front lobby. Panics gets the first kill on Helegno. Down goes the Pulse. Panics getting that through the trapdoor from upstairs as Helegno with his shotgun is just getting a little bit over-ambitious again. Drid on the right-hand side of that door spotted. Spray goes out. Does tag him as he tries to run away. Enemy, though, cannot aim high enough for the headshot just yet. But a tag is something. LM's leaving his drone downstairs for someone to watch. Iger now up top, starting to spray in towards the bomb site itself. Opening up these windows, making sure anyone that strays a little bit out of position will be seen. Ash charge gets zapped, so a smoke goes in to make sure it's killed off, and then he will be able to blow up this barbed wire and allow Meepy to push through, but Iger's grabbed a kill onto Goga. That's why he was opening those walls. Someone strays and he can get it. Now Meepy pushing in. Drid is already low. Wesker is here. The C4 is going to come over, and it's not enough. Barbed wire didn't hold Meepy in place. He's very low, but he's not dead. Drid in the corner. LM's got Wesker as he tried to flank around, and then one shot from the pistol was all it took to shut down the low health Frost. Last remaining man is Lion. The diffuser's going down. Up from the basement comes Panic and landing a couple of shots onto him, but he's only got low health left. He doesn't take much now. Diffuser is down, he has to push in. Shots are ricocheting off through this door as enemy is just pre-firing it. Down through the trapdoor he goes. He's going to come up. He's got the shotgun in hand. Has it got the range to touch enemy from here? We'll find out. Nope. Can't even fire it. Down he goes. Enemy securing round number 7. And once again, Seek Org are back in control. You saw that, didn't you?
The little frogger.
Yeah, you did. We get it. We get it time. No. Match point.
Right.
Seek Org will still go joint second if they win this. I feel like they really want it. Once again, gBots trying the same failed strat and surprisingly failed.
I'm shocked they're not mixing it up. Given they're doing so well in the attacks, they're holding their own very much more competitive game for them this round than the last map. And given that it was Seacorp's pick, I'm just surprised they insist on trying that 3-shotgun top floor strat or mid floor strategy.
And they're like, all but Frost,
Defenders
who to be fair stays in the objective anyway, so could have a shotgun. I'll let her
Right,
off.
that's
The other
sure.
operators have good secondaries instead
Right.
of the shotguns.
yeah.
It's not like they're just awful. Never mind. It's on to Seacorp defending this top floor. And to be fair, last time they tried it, they failed miserably.
Yes, they did.
So gBots could be looking at overtime if they get this right once more. But Seacorp, this time around, you just got to be cautious of these windows because they came straight in there and had your bomb sites under control before you even knew what was up.
Well, we did talk about adaptability, and this would be the
10
time
seconds
for
left before
Seacorp
insertion.
to start doing it for sure.
5 seconds remaining.
Your camera feed up and running.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse the
So,
bomb.
Castle running it up this time.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
I guess still running the
Attackers
shotgun.
recovered the bomb
And
diffuser.
an SMG on Panics too. Obviously MP5s on Meepy and LMs. I'm guessing. Please don't tell me you have a P90 now. Said that, yeah. Good. MP5s on then. Iger heads downstairs. He's got a couple Cameras set in place upstairs to help his team out, but will be in here. Set up to flank should he be needed. Drid on Twitch for the first time this game. Begins to use one of his 3 drones on his way in. Tags LMs with a nice little shot from this one. LM's enemy, sorry, pre-firing the corner, thinking there might be someone chasing that drone. There isn't. But they let the drone get out alive. So Blackbeard now on the windows from Helegno. Perfect spot for it, but they need someone in the lobby to keep an eye on him. And to be fair, there's no one. Someone could go into the lobby right now here for Seacorg and decimate Helegno in the side. I don't think they know this or are confident enough to do it. Now the pressure is coming into the lobby from someone. Who was it? Where'd it go? Wesker. There we go. Wesker and the Twitch coming into the lobby. So they've got the safety Legno's flank here as he's still trying to fire on towards the bomb. Looking for something in through this window, but all very dangerous as LMs is tentatively sticking his head out. Not just stop peeking, LMs. You're okay.
You're not going to win that peek.
Goger coming in the backside, Starlight then. Slowly and cautiously push him, making sure there's no one coming up the stairs behind him. Here's Lion rappelling up now to join Helegno, and Wesker back in his drone from the lobby with Drid waiting cautiously inside the main office reception area for the all clear to push forward. Castle barricade separates him and Meepy, and that's all it is, as Goga will pick up the first kill with Helegno getting LMs afterwards as he peeks again. Iger's down and gBots are looking good for force the overtime here.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers
Helegno still on the window. Lion still inside. Throwing in the flashbangs, going to push on in. Goga does get down on the back stairs by enemy. Now Wesker's looking to fire into the site. Sees Meepy and sees Panics. Takes Meepy down, then takes down Panics. Once you get these walls open, there's not a lot of movement in here. Lion will drop to a C4 from enemy, but he's the only man left, and he's downstairs and miles away from the bomb site. 40 seconds on the clock. Helegno has the diffuser and can plant it with ease, and I believe is already. There we go.
Attackers are activating the bomb.
Drid now watching the front entrance. He just went prone behind this desk. Doesn't matter. Wesker's there to the crossfire it, and we have overtime. So gBots have a chance to run their defense strategy of the Tellers and Archives again, run 3 shotguns and no rook again, and probably fail again. But they're going to attack first, so we'll see whether or not they get there.
Hey.
Into the basement goes the Seacorg defense. Now Goga has cracked this open once in their attacking rounds. Will he be able to do this again, or will they lock it down nicely? The difference here is they're going to run a Blackbeard when attacking this basement, whereas before when they had no shield of sort.
Right. And ultimately, it seems both teams just haven't quite figured out how they want to defend on this map, and won't really seem to mix it up either. I mean, we've given a lot to gBots for it, but Seacorg has been dropping the ball pretty consistently on their defense rounds in the same fashion, hence the overtime. Both teams seem to know how to attack well, but can't quite figure out the best ways or weapons to defend with.
Seacorg defense, as before, has come up, doing all these trapdoors. Elevator will be done in a minute. Panics, you gonna?
10 seconds left.
Yes, yes, you are. So elevator, 2 open office, and then the backside all done, and then everyone will run downstairs for defense. Or enemy still upstairs? Yes, he's coming down to join it with Panics now. So they will play all 5 people downstairs. He did run Lion. Sorry, Lion ran in server last time around and defended it very, very nicely for gBots. And he cracked it open as well this time around because they are running LMs in there for defense. Panic's close by. His shotgun to make himself a hole as well. And it's a big one. So Wesker droning the top floor. Helegno in already. Pushing around with that shield in front of his face for safety and checking the different corners as the drones give him messages about what's going on the other rooms of this floor. Go spraying down to a couple of spots. Maybe catch someone that's standing at the top of that stairs from server, but no one there.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
continues to check the rest of the floor. Goes in towards the lobby. Helegna's going to come join him, and they've got Lion here breaking open the reception trapdoor. So once again, gBots are looking to put pressure on the vault side of this bomb site, the B side. Now, it is unorthodox, but the first time they tried it, it worked very well, and it is exactly what it meant. It was Goga dropping in, landing right down on top of LM's in the vault, and ruining him with that opening shot, which allowed them to crack it open. Can they give it another shot? Let's have a look what is downstairs. Well, Panic's on drone. Meepy is inside the B site. Iger is right next to the trapdoor with a Spaz 12, and that is a lot easier to kill a dropper than it is to do with a MP5. If anyone comes down. Enemy checking his drone will give him information on if and when someone drops, but it's going to be a drone first, which he misses and kills on the second attempt.
Have located a bomb.
LM's watching the same game. Iger still waiting, the flashbangs are in. Hiding from them, here come the smokes. Enemy coming to join him as well now. Lots more noise and flashes coming down and in. Iger's flashed again, there's the drop and the diffuser is immediately down. Here they all come and they're being slaughtered left, right and centre by all of these shotguns. Iger's got a lot of them. Enemy was there to help it out, and there's suddenly only 2 members of gBots left. One's coming down the stairs and taking shots from LMs now. Gonna run out of ammo in a minute. gBots Wesker managed to drop successfully, but he's still got to deal with one. He's pushed one shotgun away, and he's still sitting here trying to hold the diffuser back. Seacork has got 4 players up, 20 seconds on the clock. They're going to pick this up and plant it, and Iger is just watching it. He does not want to give him the chance. Here he goes, comes around the corner, gets tagged hard, but is alive. Gets back, but hasn't got the diffuser. Druid's got inside, but is down. There's Wesker finished off. Round number 1 of overtime goes to Seacork on defense.
Look at that room. Another massacre.
That is a slaughter. I like the idea of pushing Vault. It's new, it's different. People tend not to push B, and when Seacork have already given you a crawl hole into the B site from that, go for the yacht. But when you make it that obvious it's what you're going to do, gave them all the time in the world to rotate 2 shotguns around to just sit there and slaughter anyone that dropped.
17 flashbangs later, the whole defending team is waiting around that drop, because that's a big fake. If
And
you're
those
not gonna
flashes were
drop it.
good.
No,
they hit both enemy and Iger, but then they didn't drop when the flashes went off.
Right. It's pretty consistently in this game. We've seen a lot of
Defenders,
just
protect your bombs.
kind of overusing the flashbangs, but not moving with them, not committing to them. And I mean, it's already super risky to do the drop like that in the first place, but you gotta commit, you know?
Yep. So gBots defense thankfully is down in the basement themselves as well, so I feel better about this. But last time they did it, arguably, they won the round on the back of Lion. Can he go as huge again? Sitting there in those server stairs. Panics solo
Seconds left before insertion.
did a lot for winning that round for his team.
Yeah. If he can hold those stairs like that, I have no doubt they're going to take this defense round.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Now putting in there again. He's got reinforcements to help him out. Checks for a couple of drones and looks for anyone that's rushing on in. Go. It's being cautiously, and thankfully they're all downstairs again at the moment. So the drones for Seacork are all swarming the rest of the map, keeping an eye on what and where any rumors may be doing. But there aren't too many. Meepy's running himself this buck for the first time in this game. How are you planning to use it? We'll find out in a moment. He's just going to go prone and open office and drone for a while first. Panic, drone in the kitchen next to him. Then we'll leave it in somewhere safe just to be a camera of their own. As they now begin to move the thermite through the kitchen into the adjoining rooms to check it's safe. Now they see that wall is reinforced but with a hole in it. He looks to try and find Lion, gets the call that yes, he's in there. And Meepy will cautiously move towards it, but Lion, having been droned out, feels he needs to back away, and he is right, but he will get a free grenade used. Frost trap on top of this thermite wall, reinforced trapdoor. Got them, Iger. Meepy is still watching the door. Lion, here's the... Smart. Here's the revive go through, but the shots were pre-fired and that kept him scared and backed away instead of letting him peek into it. There was 2 guns trained on that door. This trapdoor did not blow. That's unfortunate for Seacork. Next charge goes down. Skirts away. Down they come.
ultimately almost would have been better to rotate at that point because they won't be able to open that other reinforced wall.
I need to get word from the admins, but I'm pretty sure what they've just said in chat is a decision they do not have the power to make. So, they gotta play this round out as it is.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
They're gonna leave. They're leaving you without the first 15 seconds of the round. I don't think you can control that. We'll get word from the admins on it. Right now it's 5 rounds to 4, and I believe Seacorp might have just thrown away that round and put them 5 rounds to 5. We'll get word from our admins in a moment. But we're going to have to run to a 3-minute commercial break while we make the lobby and get it all going, because even regardless of the scoreline that has caused, they need a new lobby up, so we'll do that in a moment. We'll see you guys in just 3 minutes' time. We were so close to being done almost smoothly once things began, but not quite there yet.
We'll
back
be back
in a minute with the conclusion of Seek.org versus gBots. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Turns out they can make that call for that specific bug. So they will be replaying that round. gBots will be defending the basement. Seek.org are up 5 rounds to 4 on attack. So we will continue that out as
It's better that way.
Is. Yes, it is. It's better that way. Like,
That's a pretty debilitating bug because they need that second thermite to hopefully open
agree.
that A door. And yeah, so that's
100% agree. So they will have another shot at it. Running the same operators again, of course, and defending the same bomb site. So 1 round is all Seek.org need. 2 is what gBots require.
And good for gBots for being so quickly like good sports about it too.
Defused by attackers.
So well within their rules and their rights.
Right.
And they begin their setup once again.
Bomb located by
Turns
attackers.
out that rule is not governed by the 15 seconds
Right.
rule.
Disconnects,
That's
things like
what
that makes
confused
sense. Because there's no way, I mean, how are you going to get thermite anywhere in 15 seconds?
That's true.
You know?
That's true. Although I'd love to see a game where someone executes that kind of strategy. That would be a hype match.
Yeah, 15 seconds, thermite's going off.
10 seconds left.
So, same exact basement defenses
5 seconds
being
left.
set up by gBots. Lobby, elevator, open office.
Attackers
Small
recovered the
office.
diffuser. Attackers are heading
Good,
out to
actually
defuse
putting
the
a
bomb.
trap now at the top of the stairwell, which I can't see inside. UV-soved, please. Impossible to see where he placed that trap using the top-down view, but Lion is there, and there are like 2 frost traps up there, I believe. Let's see, big turn up and replaced it, but still. So that's something to help when if they should push in there, but Meepy's got him very quickly already now towards the kitchen and is watching anyone that may be running around upstairs. Enemy going to push the main lobby as Iger comes off his drone and will join them in the back alley push, as LMs, Panic, and Meepy are all inside the open office in the kitchen. So Iger has now come to join them and is in the over office as well. Starts himself up by saying, thermiting different trapdoor.
All that to just do it different.
Comes out of camera.
Little bear paw to pick his drone back up.
Gotta make sure it's comfortable. We'll drone on down the stairs and try and find Lion again, and find him. He does. We'll lose the drone, but now they know he's in there, and someone's gonna watch that door while Iger comes through here to open up this trap.
Stay clear.
So, trapdoors are both open. Now they have a sightline down into the servers, but Lion is in the stairs. Drid is down behind the server rack himself. He's about to find that out. Oh, drone on through. There you go. Sees the Frost hiding behind there. She turns and kills the camera,
Bomb
but
located
now
by
he's got to be
attackers.
cautious. You go down and try and rush her out, or try and deal with Lion somehow. Sees the Frost trap at the last second. Smokes are coming into the stairs, and well, Lion, let's watch you because you went so big before. Smoking up the top. Locking them outside. Don't get flashbang. Takes a lot of damage. Panics are taking a kill onto her leg note. That is elsewhere. More flashbangs coming out, and he gets tagged through it. Very nice play finally by Iger. Someone throws a flashbang and follows it. And he's rewarded with a kill. Lion goes down. Wesker then goes straight through and lays on a grenade. Wasn't quite cooked long enough though.
Cooked.
Gives him a chance to get out. Goga in the red corridor has taken half his health, but he's still trying to hold time true. They've forgotten about the Frost being in here completely. She comes around and downs
They drove
2.
him out.
Gets the 3rd kill. Iger and LM's both down. This round was looking sealed for Seacorp, but then Drid's a thing. But he is still 2v1 now as the rest of his team is being killed off from these trapdoors by Panics and Enemy. Panics drops straight into a Frost trap now. Enemy's got to deal with him all alone unless he can get the revive on. He's giving it a shot. Drid doesn't hear it. Now he's coming forward, but missing the time. They've got to pick up the diffuser. They line up for him. Takes Enemy low. Enemy comes and peeks around the corner. Prone. Drid could be on the ace, and he picks it up.
Drid. All. So it was thermite that droned him out.
Iger droned him.
Iger
Either
droned
he
him.
kept his hive mind, they all just trusted someone else to deal with him, and shocker, nobody did.
Wow, that was an easy win for Seacorp there.
Yep, that was a sold round, but Drid aced them, and now we're on to the deciding round. It is 5 rounds to 5 now.
Wow.
Winner of this round seals the map. If it is Seacorp, they get 3 points and go 3rd place. If it is gBots, they'll get 1 point each and go joint.
Huh.
What a game.
Someone's kicking themselves.
What a game. Or they're kicking each other.
Yeah.
Attackers need to locate
One of the
and
two.
It's gonna be some. There's gonna be some hashing that out a little bit probably after this game.
Hopefully after this game and not right now, because
Yeah, right.
this is the worst time to do it. So Seacorp on their next defense are going up to the Tellers in the Archives. Now, this is where we've seen gBots try crazy stuff. Didn't work. Can Seacorp defend it more conventionally and successfully, or will the black beard that is coming out of her leg note cause them some problems?
10 seconds remaining.
Now, here they all run.
5 seconds remaining.
Meepy opening up above the garage. Are you gonna do
Attackers have
you?
recovered their diffuser. Attackers'
Oh!
objective is to defuse
Down
the
goes
bomb.
Wesker. I go with that
Drop the bomb diffuser.
initial peek. That was also the diffuser. We'll drop some barbed wire just by this metal detector quickly. And that's kill number 1 on the board for Seacorg. Me, Pete. Watching the garage as well. LM's on the cameras. Enemy down in servers using his heartbeat sensor to check the tunnel, anything above him. Panics in the open office area, trying to catch anyone coming this direction. Everyone from gBots is either outside on drones or actually pushing on the roof. You see Goga and Lion from here, Drid out the front on his drone.
Don't see a ton of roof play on this map.
No, it's more of just a way to get from one end to the other.
Right.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Reloading.
The skylights don't really reveal any important locations, to be honest, nor have sightlines into anything interesting. But Goga opens up in towards this skylight stairwell and then checks behind him before moving forward. He's got Lion, as I mentioned, droning for him, so he knows most of that floor, if not all of it, is completely clear by now. Alegno started to come into the lobby, having droned himself. And he's looking for an opening, but so far Seacorg are playing very steady and disciplined. No one is moving, no one revealing themselves more than they have to, and it does look like gBots are all going to group up and head towards the lobby now. Slow push in. Drid gets behind the desk. He's got Thermite with him. They're going to have to breach inside here in just a moment. The charge is going up. Lems has heard it and is now cautious. I'm going to peek around, but straight into Drid's crosshairs. He'll be shut down. They're at 4v4 and they've got the A side open. In they go. LMs is on the other side of a kill hole. Drid does not spot him, but Drid is in the sight. Looking towards the door, does not realize that Drid is to his left. Doesn't want to peek that hole, has already been sprayed. They need a quick flank here coming out from someone on Seacorg. Sees Drid now as he peeks around, can't quite land the shots onto that. As Helegno is now looking to peek in. Helegno gets in with the diffuser, and that's going to go down in just a second. Drid looking to fire it off as soon as someone peeks around that corner, but they do not need to. There's the flank shut down. Goga manages to down Meepy as he peeks around from the top floor. Thermite gets seen and gets tagged, but not killed by LMs. Still down. Goga is cautious about him. He's still looking for another opening. Enemy is incredibly low, but picks up the kill onto Goga. Now Thermite's looking the wrong way, gets shot straight in the back. Drid had taken his eyes off for a second. Alegno lowers his shield. It's taken low. The smoke is doing damage and actually downs LMs. That's a team kill from Panic, but he gets Helegno at the same time, so he can't be too upset. Now Drid's got to find two. Finds one, but doesn't see the other player, and Meepy team kills as well. Panic gets shut down, and with 2 team kills in the round, Drid might just seal the deal here. Enemy peeks in. Meepy is low. He's got to get the diffuse. Does he have the time? He can't see it. Gets the diffuser. Does he have the time? I don't think he does. He doesn't have the time, and he knows it. Seacorg call the GG, and gBots win map number 2. 2 team kills from Seacorg.